Hello everyone. Again, welcome to my Python e-learning series. The today topic is string in Python. Today we will discuss about the strings and function, inbuilt function of strings in details, one by one, right? So now we start with the Python strings. So this is the basic concept of a string. A string is a sequence of characters, right? String in Python are identified as a continuous set of characters represented in the quotation mark. These are the single quotation or triple quotations, right? Python allow either pair of single, double or triple quotes. Subset of a string can be taken using the slice operators with index starting at 0 and the beginning of the strings and working their way from -1 to the ends. So we'll be discuss on the what is the string, what is the index and what is the means what is the slice. Sorry. The plus sign is the string concatenations operators and the asterisk is the repetition operators. And this is the asterisk. This is the repetition operators. Slicing is a way to extract portion of a string by specifying the start and end indexes. So we will discuss what is the difference between indexing and slicing, right? So just for your knowledge, indexing means we can subtract a single words, right? But slicing we have a portion of strings, right? The syntax of slicing is string. This is slicing start. This is the sign and end, where start a starting index and end is stopping index excluded. String in Python are immutables. Then these are not means changeables. If we need to manipulate strings, then we can use method like concatenations, slicing, or formatting to create new string based on the originals, right? So these are the basic properties or key points of the strings. So always remember, a string is a sequence of characters. Suppose that Python is a good programming language. So this is a string, and a string value always put up inside quotes, single, double, and triple quotations, right? Python allow either pair of single, double, and triple quotations quotes, right? And there are two important functions in the string. One is the indexing, and second is the slicings, right? So we will see what is the indexing, what is the slicing, and what is the difference between indexing and slicings, right? So these are the key points of the Python strings. Now move here. This is the creating string. How can create the string, right? So a string can be defined using single quotes like hello. That is a single quotes here. Double quotes here, double quotes within, and the triple quotes here, triple quotes used for the multiple strings. Triple quotes used for the multiple strings, right? So this is the example here. Define a string using single quotes. So my string is equal to hello worlds. We hello worlds put up within single quotes, right? When we put print my strings, then output will be hello worlds, right? This is the hello worlds. This is the output. Since second example, define a string using double quotes. String one is equal to hello Python put up within double quotes, right? When print string one, the output will be hello Pythons, right? See here already these examples here, right? Right. This is the output here, same here. When we put up, suppose that run this program, so we output will be hello worlds and hello Pythons. So this is the hello worlds output for the my string hello worlds within single quotations, we can use single quotes. So we do examples show you in the slides, right? This is the output, right? This is a third examples. Define a multi-line string using triple quotes. Like this, my string is equal to triple lines hello worlds. Like when print my string, then we get the output like that, right? This is the simple examples, right? This example show you, and this is the string repetitions, right? Repeating a string 5 times. Suppose that if we want to repeat, suppose that we have a string right here, uh, uhu. Yeah, you can say like here, change the value, or can say here Python, right? We have say is a gap, yeah, either is not give gap, no, not a concern, right? That is the Python, right? If you want to repeat Python 5 times, then my string 2 is equal to my string 2 multiplied by 5. That means that if output of this when print this value, so that can print Python 5 times, right? Suppose I take the example here, right? Put up here, sorry, right? So this is can print Python 5 times, right? And next, what is you have to check the length, total how much the length. Then we can for the checking the length of the repeated strings, then put this command print, right? That command this will be this program will be give you this code will give you the actual length of the strings. This is the 35, right? You can ask how 35. This is the 6 digit, but also this is a gap. That is a white mark will be that will be also considered for the numbers. So one string have 7, right? The total 5 to 7 cross 5 that is the 35, right? Now move to the next slides. Uh, the first slide discuss what is the key points of the strings, right? And then how can create strings, right? That is the single quotations, quotes, double quotes, and within triple quotes, right? How can get the repetitions and what's the length of repeated strings? We can see before that, right? Now here string indexing. So what is the indexing, right? Suppose that we have a right, we have a string, right? Hello Python. And between hello and Python, we have a gap, right? That is the hello Python string here. So this is the indexing, right? So we can put up here HEL hello, and that is the Pythons. So we have two types of indexing in Python: forward indexing and backward indexing, right? And a starting point from the zero, always start from the zero. So suppose that when go for the forward indexing, so h is equal to h index is 0, e, e index is 1, second l index is 2, again the second l index is 3, o index is 4, this is a gap index is 6, 5 sorry, then Python p index is 6, y is equal to 7 index number, T index number is 8, and H index number is 9, O index number is 10, and n index number is 11. When we are considering forward indexing, matlab left to right, right? When the backward indexing means right to left, so that start from minus 1 to, they start from minus 1. That means a starting index is minus 1 to the n, minus n, total numbers of in, right? But when you start from the forwarding, then start index is number is 0. Always remember this thing. So there are two type of indexing: forward indexing and backward indexing. Now question is that what is the indexing in history? Indexing means referring to an elements of the iterables by its position within the iterables. Suppose that we have a Python strings, like string, this is a hello Python, right? We have to just find out p elements, right? So this is the indexing. Each elements have its own index value. Always remember this. Like here, suppose that h, hello Python, here this is the indexing. The h index, when go for the forward indexing, the h index number is 0, right? E index number is 1. So this is the elements, all are the elements. Hello Python. So we have total 11 elements, including white space, right? So we have to, by using the indexing method, we have find out the elements, particular elements, right? The indexing means referring to an element of an iterable by its position within the iterables. Each of a string character corresponds to an index number, and each character can be accessed using its index number. That means by using this index number, we can access these elements. Suppose that we have to access element p. For the p, we have index number is 6. We can use index number 6, right? So by using index number, we can access the element, right? So we can access characters in a string in two way. Accessing character by positive index, that is the forward index, and accessing character by negative index number, that is the backward indexing, that is the minus 1 to 0, right? So there are two, forward indexing, this is the backward indexing, right? Now here see the examples. I have written the course, reason is that I don't allow take the time and waste the times, right? Right here, right? We have a string 1 is equal to hello Python, right? Now we want to access first character in the strings, right? The first character is h, right? And its index number is 0. Then we put up just string 1, right? A square bracket, within a square bracket, put up the index number, that is the 0. Then we can run this code. We can get the value is equal to h. For take the examples here, this is the our code. So we run this. The output value is h. H within single quotes. That means that is the integers. Sorry, this is the string. I'm really sorry for that. Okay. Then second example here, that is the same here. String 1 is equal to hello Pythons. Then last, we have to last character in string using length functions, right? So we have the last characters. Last character means string 1 minus 1. That is the last characters, right? Then we can print this, then the value will be n. Okay, last character will be n, right here, n. Then next is the fetch seventh element of the string, that is the seventh means 6. Reason is that starting from the 0, right? The seventh index is 6, right? Then we can print this, then value will be p. Suppose that here we can p, then value will be p, right? Now string 1 5, element 5 means we have to index is 5. 5 means 6. The example is here, 6 number here in this is the white space, right? Right, this is the white space. So then when we can run this code, we can get the blank white space under within two quotes, right? So this is the uh, indexing of string in Python, right? Right. Now move to the next slides. Uh, this show you the slicing, right? In case of indexing, we have seen we have accessed the elements, a single elements by using the index number. But in case of slicing, we have access a portion, a part of strings. That is the difference between indexing and string. In case of indexing, we can access by using index as single elements, right? But by using slicing, we can use a parts of or portion of strings, right? Continuous portion of strings. The a substring of a string is called a slice, right? Right. So, no, the operator like this in this mark columns and columns in columns m returns the part of the string from the nth character to the mth characters, including the first but excluding the last. Right, always remember this. So the syntax is here, string, start, index, end, and step. Step is optional, not compulsory, right? A step means after 2, 1, 3, how much digits will be required. That is the steps number. Start, we provide the starting index. End, we provide the end index. This is not including in substrings, right? A step, it is the optional argument that determines the increment between each index for slicing, right? The same indexing here. Already discussed the time of the string indexing, right? When go for the string slicing, right? We have uh, we have hello Python, right? Hello Python, and then string is equal to a start point is equal to 0, right? 0 means 0 number means not. This is the index number. That is the first index means 0, and sixth index means sixth element is index number 5, right? So suppose that here index number 5 means that is the white space, right? So we have 0 to 5, right? So start from 0, 0 to 4, right? So 0 means H, 1 means E, 2 means L, and 3 means also L, hello, and 4 means O. So that is the hello. So here we can get the hello, right? Then string slicing retrieve all characters between 6 to 12. Indels 6 to 12, right? Between 6 to 12. So that is the 6 means P, 7 means Y, and 12 is nothing. The 12 means less than 1, not last one. That is the 11, right? The 6 to 11, 12, that is the Python. So we can get here the Python. That is the slicing. Substring of a strings. A string is hello Python, but here substring is Python. So we can subtract, right? A string from the main strings. Subtract a substring from the strings, right? So this is the Python. Output is Python. Retrieve last four character of the strings. Last. So this is the last. Suppose that minus 4, right? That is the minus 4 means we can forward, sorry, backward indexing. The last 4 means that is the last 4 N O THON. Then that is the thon. The last four number, that is the last four. That is the substring is THON, thon, right? Then retrieve last six character of the strings, then minus six. The last six where, that is the Python. One, two, three, four, five, six. These are the last six. So these types of here, by using slicing, we have subtracting a substring from the original strings. Means we can subtract a part of or a portion of strings. That is the slicing. But in case of indexing, we have just access a single elements of the strings. Always remember this thing. That is the difference between Python indexing and Python slicing. Right? Retrieve first four character of the string. First four. So that is the four. First four. So HELL. That is the hell. Right? Retrieve first six character of the string. So what is the code here? String one, column six. That means retrieve first six here. If that is the before, that is the last six. The first six six characters, that is the hello. That is the five, one, two, three, four, five, and that is the six. That is the hello. Included like here. That is the also white space here. That is the last first six. So one, two, three, four, five, six. The last first six characters, for those code is string 1 square brackets column 6, right? This is the string slicing. That is very very important. With this thing also you will be seen in list when we will study list. So also indexing and sliding will be used, right? Now move to the next slide. This slide show you the deleting and updating a strings, right? How can delete a string? How can update a strings, right? The string in Python are immutable. That this means they cannot be changed after they are created. If we need to manipulate strings, then we can use method like concatenations, slicing, or formatting to create new strings based on the originals, right? So we can update on an existing string by reassigning a variable to the another strings. The new value can be related to its previous value or to a completely different string altogether. Meaning is that strings are immutables, means we cannot change the value. So when we change the value or replace the value or update the strings, then we create a new strings, right? So updating strings for any updating strings, what? Suppose that we have is a string value here, a string variables, string equal to hello worlds, right? Now print strings one dash. That is means elo h is remove. Matlab means start from one, not start from zero. Always remember one means this is the start point, and after column that is the end point. So start point is here one. So one means E, right? Not L. So that is the ELO world, not hello worlds. Means if that is start from zero, then hello worlds. But we start from the index one. The index one is equal to here E. So that is the ELO worlds, right? Right here. Now we have string. What is the string value is here? ELO worlds, right? String new strings, right? Hello worlds. Updating by creating a new strings. String one is equal to h, that is the one strings. H within double quotes, that means a string value, plus string one, these strings hello worlds, right? These strings. String is equal to hello worlds. String one is equal to hello worlds here, right? When we can concatenate this, then print string one is equal to hello worlds. means h will be add on the place of index 0, right? Then then h plus l, hello worlds is equal to hello worlds. Means we can concatenates, means we can add, right? Now replacing world with pythons. Suppose that we have a string 2 and a string dot replace world is equal to python, right? So we have a hello worlds, but we can want to replace world by python. So this is the codes. We can use dot replace methods, right? The string dot replace string is equal to this, string is equal to hello worlds. The string dot replace world replaced by python. When print string get the hello worlds, when print string 2, so this is the hello python. Means we can update strings, we can replace the replace replacing world replacing strings value, and now deleting string value, delete entire strings, that is the del string 2, right? When we can print string 2, then we can get the error. Reason is that del string 2 will be deleted, right? Now see the examples here. I will show you on on practicals right here. We have example, just copy paste, nothing. I'm not going to do anything more. Suppose that we have the updating. Move to the our Jupyter notebook here, right? So here just we have put up these commands, sorry codes. Always remember the commands, right? This is the deleting and updating strings here, the commands here. So we have just copy and paste here, right? Right, I run these commands. We get the this value. This command will be, sorry, this code will be runs. Sorry. So here what we will do? We have a strings operator, a string variables, uh, right? Text is equal to hello worlds. Now we have first output is the hello worlds. Slice from index 1, right? Second character to the end. Means second character to the ends. Index 1 means second characters, right? So here print this value is here, right? Here that is the one. One means index number is one means second characters, right? So then this is the output. H is remove and you can get hello worlds, not hello worlds, right? Second things, update by creating a new strings, replacing first character H with H, right? Then we what we do, we have we remove the h, then we have integer value will be hello worlds, right? Text is equal to hello worlds, right? This here text, this is the text name here. Now what can do here, string 1 is equal to h plus text 1. H is also a string, reason is that we can put up it within double quotes, right? So then they can concatenates, right? That means add two character, do two words, right? So H plus hello worlds is equal to output is equal to here hello worlds, right? Now third example is replacing world with Python, right? So string 2 is equal to text dot replace used for the replacing words in within strings. World replaced by Python, right? Then we can run here the hello worlds, that is initial text is equal to hello worlds, but print string 2 here, that is the hello Python. Reason is that keyword will replace by Python, right? Now here is some example of the concatenations. So here this is the codes already here written. I just copy and paste. nothing going to do, right? And run here. So we can see here, hello Python, hello s1, s1 is equal to hello, s2 is equal to Python, then s1 plus s2 is equal to hello Python. And we have a space that will be used for the space, right? Double quotation, white space within double quotes. So that give you the space. Then this will be done. This is the hello Python. So this is the uh, here. This is the deletion and updating a string, right? Then here that is the formatting. That is very important. So when we run the bigger codes or bigger programs, then these things will be very important. How can formatting, right? The Python provides several way to include variables inside strings, right? There are basically two important methods to format in strings using f string and using dot format, right? The dot format is the old schemes, right? After Python 3.6, that will be not available. Then we have to use f strings, right? Need compatibility with the older Python less than 3.3.6. This is the Python versions, right? So here a plus a is equal to 5, b is equal to 2, c is equal to a plus b. Then we have print c here, that is the addition of, right? Within single quotes, that is the curly braces, and then again curly braces. We will give columns hyphen curly braces slash n. Then this is the format ABC, dot format ABC, right? So when this is the output will be, what's the output? See here, right? Copy, right? Output here, addition of 5 and 2 will give you 7, right? So what happens here? First curly bracket, take the value of A means 5. Second curly braces, take the value of B, that means the 2. And these curly braces give you the output, that means the value of C. C is equal to A plus B, that means 7. So that is the 7. And that is the format. That will be addition of here, addition of first curly bracket 5, A value 5, and then second curly braces, that is a 2 will give C. This is the output, right? But this only support Python version less than uh, 3.6, right? So what happens here? See here, right? See here, line by line explanation of this code. First, A is equal to 5. Then assign the integer value 5 to variable A. B is equal to 2. Assign the integer by value 2 to variables B. Addition, another comment or to mark the next operation. C is equal to A plus B. Takes the value of 5 and B 2. Perform addition, 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. Store the result 7 in variable 6. Then print this. The print is the display on the screen. The string contains placeholder like this. This value will be taken from the that A and BC and the C. The dot format ABC replace the curly braces with value A, B, C. So addition of these curly braces, this will give you 5 to 7. The becomes addition of 5 and 2 will give you 7. N means new line moves. That is the final output will be addition of 5 and 2 will give you 7. Right? So this is the dot format string formatting methods, right, of the strings, right? But always remember this will be only capable with Python version less than 3.6. Now, AF string version, this is the newest, and that is the supported by the current versions, right? And that is the also look good looking, so very and better than previous dot formats. Suppose that here C is equal to A plus B, same here, A is equal to 5, B is equal to 2, then C is equal to print value C is equal to A plus B. We have defined these variables. Then print F double quotes addition of A and B will give C, right? So this will be defined properly, right? So explanation of F string, start the string with F double quotes or single quotes. Inside the string, you can directly use variable inside curly braces. No need for dot format to retain here. Final output addition of 5 and 2 will give 7. So this is the output. So this is the F string versions, right? Why F string version are better, more readable, look like normal text, right? Looking at normal text, faster than format performances, allow expression inside curly braces, that is print f square of a is equal to 2, the output is equal to 2. That is a very simple, you can say comments. Statement is the very simple, sorry. The key difference of f string wise format strings, readability, variables are passed separately. In case of f string, variable are written in line, right? Performance slightly slower, and this is the faster. Python version less than 3.6 and greater than 3.6. Only available on 3.5, 3.6, not a previous version that F string is available. Always remember, expression inside needs extra formatting support directly, right? Debugging scenes not available, right? That and nested formatting more or cleaner and shorter. So these are the difference between this example programs. Same here. Uh, Example of the formatting strings. Name is equal to my name is Hemraj. Age 30. Pi is equal to this. Using this format, dot format. This is the output. Using F string, we can get this. The same examples here. This is examples. Now here we have the some formatting strings. F string number formatting cheat sheet here. I can prepare. So that is the X column to F. That that represents fixed point to decimal, right? Suppose that we have a value here, we have integers 1 2 3 dot 5 6 7 8 9s. Then when put x to f means two decimal points, so till two decimal points, so 1 2 3 4 dot 5 7, right? Not 7 8 9s, right? Same here, x columns 0f fixed point, no decimal, right? So that can show only the integers value, not floating value, right? X comma 2f comma as thousand separators, right? That can separate thousands. So 1000, suppose that we have a number 1234. So here 1000, that 1000 will be separated by comma. Then x dot 2e, scientific notation, two decimals, right? Like this. Percentage format, right? Zero padded, right? So these are the means string formatting cheat sheet here. So we have to always remember these things, right? You have note down and practice on that. Special notes. NF n decimal places adds thousand separators, right? These special notes, right? E scientific notations. Conversion fraction percentage. Padding and alignment less than left align, greater than right align, center align, fill with 0 by using 1000. This is the formatting strings, right? String special operators here, that is the plus additions, that is the repetitions, indexings, that is the square brackets, and this within square brackets, that is the start columns, and start means start index number, start, so you the start index number, end means last index numbers for the slicings, right? For the example here, hello point, hello print, and a is equal to 1, columns 4, that means 1 is the first index number and 4 is the last, so that 1 to 4, so hello. So 1, 2, 3, the three digits here, 1 to 4 means less than 1, right? So first first index is E, and second is L, and third is L. That is the L, right? In membership, already here, the hello print H in a true, not in non-membership, that is a true. RR row string ignore escapes. So these are the operators that use in the string special operations, right? Now we have lot of string methods, right? Suppose that a string method can build in functions. These are the built-in, not means we have to define functions, right? In Python, there are two type of functions, that are the built-in function or defined functions. Defined function that will be defined by the programmer. Built-in function that already built up in Python. No need to define. Can be used for string object to perform operation like searching, formatting, replacing, modifying, case, etc. Right? The Python string method with example here. First, that is the white space removal. Right? There are three methods here: dot strip, L strip, and R strip. Dot strip that can remove leading and trailing spaces. White spaces. Always remember these things. मतलब start or end both. White space, if you want to remove, then we can use this code, this method dot strip. Right? Suppose that we have the examples here. Hello dot strip, right? Hello, we have variables. Then we can put up our methods, string methods, strip method. Sorry. Then what the output? White house, white space of start and end, both will be removed, then output will be hello. Here they here see here, after double quotes we have a space, and before double quote here also a space, but when can put the dot strip methods here, implement here, then we can output will be hello. That means left and right both white space will be removed. I have removed, right? L strips remove only leading spaces. If you want to remove leading spaces from the starts, white spaces, right? Then we can use L strips. If you want to remove right space, remove trailing spaces, then we have use dot R strip. Suppose that here, hello, we have a white space before leading, right, starts, then we can put dot L strips, and the output will be here hello. Here in this example, so we have a white space trailing, right, back, then we can put up dot R strips, then white space will be we've have removed here. Right? Then second is the case conversion. Case conversion means lower to upper, upper to lower, like that, right? So here you can see here, if you want to convert to lower cases, the dot lower. If convert to uppercase, dot upper. Capitalize each word, each words. There are three words. Suppose that here, hello world, title. Sorry, hello worlds. So if you want to capitalize each words, मतलब first word to capitalize, then we can use dot titles. So right, capitalize first letter only, then we can use capitalize. Swap case each letters, right, means capital, if capital then lower, if lower then capital, opposite, inverse, inverse the case right here. The dot lower here you can see here, hello dot lower functions, then output will be hello, means all are here capital, but now output is the all are lower. Same here upper, hello all are here lower, then you put up the dot upper, then that convert to the upper case. Dot titles, hello worlds, that is first digit of hello and world both are the lower cases. Then we can put up dot title functions. Then hello world first letter will be capital. Capitalize the first letter only. Python dot Python that all are the lower cases. Then capitalize with function implemented. Then Python p is equal to uppercases. So this is the examples of the case conversion from lowercase to uppercase. Now going for the searching and counting, right? Suppose that finds subfields here. The find first index of sub returns -1 if found, right? If not find, then output will be -1. Hello dot find L, output will be 2. Reason that here that these are the 2L, right? How many L? 2. Then output will be 2. Find last index of, right? The hello dot R find 3, right? So these are the searching and counting. We can searching and counting here, right? Find last index or sub. Then we can use R find sub. Uh, then like find but raise error if not find. Then value will be 1. Count substitute. Replace old new already discussed before. Apple replace PPP, right? Uh, Splitting and joining. Split by delimiters. R split by right, and S split lines, split by lines break, and join iterable join elements using the string. So these are the we have the searching counting functions, we have replacing function, we have splitting and joining functions. Then last there is the testing and checking functions. These are the used for the testing and checking. I will give you the examples, right? Each and every one. Then you can understand what is this. Formatting methods. Already discussed these methods, right? Now we have the codes, case changing or Python string methods, right? Already discussed in previous slides. Lower, upper, title, swap cases, capitalize. So these are the examples here, right? Uh, so what we have do, just copy, paste and run, right? We are get the answer, right? Outputs. The first we have a variables, write this test Python, right? These are written, some small, some we have. This is a complicated, right? Not means upper and lower case standards, right? The Python programming is fun, right? Up now first is that upper function to convert a string to uppercase. Print n converted text dot upper, right? That means all are uppercase, right? Then here see here Python programming is fun, all written in uppercase, right? Second here lowercase, all are written in lowercase. Here you can see here that is the programming, Python programming is fun, right? Next title what can do convert each first letter is capital, right? The title can do each word's first letter convert to capital if not in capital, right? So suppose that here p is equal to capital and others are a small, right? Python programming, right? See here is fun. Next swap cases, if uppercase, then lowercase, lowercase, then uppercase, that will be converted to a string. They will be swapped, right? Then capitalize. Capitalize means first letter is capital and rest words letters are lowercase. That is the Python programming is fun, right? Last original string remains unchanged. The test already mentioned this. This is the like this will be returned back. So this is the formatting, right? Case changes methods in Python. Find methods. You can see here, right one. So we have find. Suppose that x text is equal to hello, welcome to my world, right? So x is equal to text dot find e. We have to find e. Then print x, that is the one. First, that can show you the first. The first e is equal to index number is equal to 1, right? That can show answer is 1. First occurrence of the letter E when you only search between 5 and 10. Index 5 and 10 we have to search, right? Then just copy and paste here. Right, here we see here. Hello, welcome to my worlds. Text dot find E. Which element find E? 5, first index 5 and last index 10. That means we have to find E between index 5 and 10. Then what the answer? 8. This is the 8. Right. We have to, this is the 5, 0, 1, index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, all gaps, 8, 7, W is equal to 7, and this is the E is equal to 8. So that is the 8. Which index number? 8 is what? That is index number of E between 5 and 10, right? So that is the find function. We will find out. We have also strip methods. A strip method is used to remove leading and trailing. Already discussed these things, right? I am not going to show you. I have some examples. Will be first example with the suppose that hello. Suppose that we have this code. This code just put here, right? Hello worlds, right? What can do here? We have a space in the beginning, right? Then we can put s strings. We have the white space start and end both, trailing also and leading also. Then we can use s string strings strip methods, right? We have also the right r strips and l strips. L for removing white space for the leading, right? And R strips for the trailing. Always remember these things. R split, same cheese I will always show you. R splits. That is the now this is the show you the iterating through a string in Python, right? Using a for loop. This is the for loop here. For this is the for loop and this is the while loop, right? Suppose that we have put this right? So this is iterating, right? Python, this will be iterating. That is the for loop. Now going for the means a string is an iterables. Mention you can loop through its character by character using different type of loop. Now using while loop, you can see here also iterating, right? So Python also iterating. Sorry, a string also iterating. Now this is the string partitioning in Python. Python provide two main methods for partitioning a strings: dot partitions and R partitions. These methods are used to split a string into three parts based on a separator, before separator, separator, and after separators. Right? Suppose that we take here, there is examples here. You can see here. Here, uh, right. What happens here? We have variables, right? And we can use dot partition methods, and separation is equal to at the rate, right? So then we have before separations and after separation, after shapes. So we have before, that is the user, and the separation is equal to at the rates, and after separation, that is the example dot come. So that can divide into three parts. The same here say these methods, dot partition methods, what doing? These methods are used to split a string into three parts based on a separator, before underscore separator, a separator, and after separators. So that can divide one string into three parts: before separator, separator, and after separators. Right? String R partition second methods split the string at the last occurrence of September's. That is the last part. That can divide on the last part. Not in three part, that only divide into last parts. Right? So these are the string partitioning in Python. Here, suppose that here they are a summary of partition and split. What are different partitions? Splited. So that is example. Forget it. Right. So this is the Python strings. We have defined here what is the strings, what is the Python strings, types, how can create Python strings, right? Uh, and what is the file string indexing, and what is the slicings, right? And various type of inbuilt functions with examples, right? The next topics we will be discuss with start with control loop, right? Loop function will be start from the next video. Thank you so much.